Now, a recent survey indicates that more members of the public are concerned about the performance of the legislature and its impact on their lives than what the executive will do. And now the Institute of Legislative Studies says despite obvious infrastructural challenges, the body that is the interface between lawmakers and the public must ensure it continues to play its role well. Femi Akonde reports.
The strategic plan for 2020 to 2024, recently unveiled by the National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Studies, pays greater attention to the legislature as a think tank that ensures the people's agenda is the main plan of the National Assembly. The institute carries out research-based public surveys, and their findings also form a part of citizens' contribution to lawmaking.
Resolution.
The Director General of the Institute, Professor Abubakar Suleiman, during an interview on TVC News, says findings show that majority of citizens even prefer a situation where the legislative arm handles constituency projects based on the needs assessment of their constituents.
For Nigeria, it's good for Abuja, it's good for Nigeria, it's good for the Institute. The facilities we saw were very impressive, very, very impressive. You've got libraries here, you've got halls here, you've got a 1,000-seater auditorium, and several other things that will be required for this Institute of Legislative Studies.
Plus auditoriums, several meeting rooms. It's a come-to place for events, not just for the legislature, but also for research persons in Nigeria and outside of Nigeria. We'll try our best to make sure that this place is quickly completed and put to use so that the investments that have been made here can actually have the impact for which it was designed.
But the Institute, under the National Assembly, is still unable to access funds that will equip and furnish their office building since the construction was completed last year. Their latest hope of getting a conducive work environment is assurance made by the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, and the Minister of Finance. The minister specifically said the project that was uncompleted for about 7 years will not be allowed to waste.
So whatever comes out of the legislature, the parliament, in terms of decisions, in terms of debate, in terms of resolution, in terms of lawmaking, is seen ideally as emanating from the people, from the environment. And that is why the Institute deemed it fit, to go into the environment, to go into the public and ask questions of what Nigerians expected of the National Assembly. So that whatever comes out as resolution, as law, must be seen as a true reflection of the wishes of the people.
Now that the framework for the next 4 years has been unveiled, the Institute will have more work to do, even as they also continue to wait for when this edifice will finally be put to use.